Well, everyone, welcome back to my channel, my Nike s10 Shopping Garage. I'm Mike. Thanks to all my subscribers. Thank you all so very much. And if you haven't already, I hope you do so. Like, subscribe, notification bell, and get brought up to speed in all my videos. Well, I've done some more looking into this axle, and I believe now, almost 100%, that I'm beat at this, and I'm going to get ready to show you why. Okay, and she's focusing good now so far. This is the end of the CV joint that I've been working on, as the prior video shows, and the groove that's cut into the axle is to the end, or the inside of the axle, versus the outside, or I would call the inside, where it's accessible with snap ring pliers or some tool like this, which is my stainless steel pick, to pop it out, slide the joint off. And in the video I did yesterday, sorry about that, I said that you can't service the joint. Well, the joint to take off and take apart and check the bearings and the race, so forth. Nope. I do believe you can't do that now. At least not by the way I could do it. I don't have the equipment to take this joint off by forcing the outer joint, outer race. I'm doing this all one-handed. There's no way for me to get this off. As you see, this is about the way that it fits. There's no access to it at all to get to that snap ring, retaining ring. Absolutely no way to get to it. So the companies that make these axles or redo them, or make them, may have a huge machine that can clamp on the axle, clamp onto this, or to the spindle part that I cut off, and force it off. Because the snap ring, you see there, it's round as it can be. I don't have that kind of equipment, which means I can't do what I would want to do. So if you have a way of doing this, please comment, leave the info so I can see this. We can help each other at this. But if not, well, that's just the way it goes. And furthermore, let me get this set to where it don't all go on the floor. There's the inner race. And as you can see, the way this fits on, the way that normally would be, you got where the snap ring goes in, would be up here, not back here. Now as this race goes on, look where it's chamfered right there. Now, give me a second, let me get a cleaner one. The cleaner half that I cut off. Okay, so much for the snap ring. Let's get rid of that. Okay. The inner part of this, where you see it's chamfered, and of course the ring back here with that groove, not the splines, but the groove. This is how this goes on. Snap ring there. Chamfered inner race. See how easy that goes on and off? I was hoping this setup would be right here, and it's not. And the back side, or the front side, there's no chamfering surface or beveled edge to get to the snap ring, and it's already got the outer race to where you can't get to it. There's no access at all to this. whatsoever. So at this point, I am beat. I hate to admit defeat, but it's got me. Now the OEM axle is totally opposite. It's got, let me get the axle here. I know I'm bouncing the camera around, but I'm doing this one-handed. Actually, let me get this to where we can compare it, and I will show you. Okay. This one altogether, this is the OEM axle, is totally serviceable by us if we choose to do so, which I do. So you see the difference? Defeat, conquer. That's what I was up against. And I didn't know it till yesterday when I did that video and cut this thing apart. I bought another one. Same issue, but I'm not going to cut into that. I did find another one on eBay that has the dampener on it. So I'm going to try that, get it, and hopefully it's all one together. And I'm still searching on the internet and other sources trying to get a cheaper outboard outer CV joint for this axle, and I can reuse it. Now here's the plus on this. Even though when you take these bands off, or clamps, they're non-usable. Bigger hose clamps or the grip tight tool that I have, make your own. But you can take these boots, take these clamps off, slide this down, and you can repack these. That's as far as you can go. So, research on top of research on top of research. Like I said, I'm going to order the other axle, hope for the best, and go from there. I haven't given up on this totally, but the only place I have found so far is Australia, and it's 50 some bucks for the part, 50 some bucks for shipping, and the AU, which I'm not sure what that stands for, but I think it's something to do with Australia, the currency part or what it costs, how that works, I don't know, is approximately 170 bucks for this part. I just don't see me doing it just yet. So I will keep you updated on this. And these axles are hard to come by in a junkyard for a stick shift. Extremely hard. So on that note, give me just a second here. We're about 9 minutes into this, and this is a short vid. I just want to bring you up to date, up to speed on what I found out. Research and science of it, and so far, as I said, I'm beat. So on that note, I'm sticking with it so far, but I'm almost ready to fully admit that I'm beat at this. That's the way they want this to be. Just replace the axle knot. A lot of people tell you, a lot of mechanics tell you, it's cheaper and easier just to swap out an axle. True. Very true. I just choose to service mine to see how long it will last for me. Now, fatigue, wear and tear, even with the grease, everything is made to give up and out eventually. I know that. It's happened to me many times. If I like to prolong what we call, and I've done in recent videos, PMing, or PM, preventative maintenance. Just make it last longer. That's my deal. That's my game. And like I said, nothing lasts forever. So on that note, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace, everyone. Safety first, of course. And I will catch up to you. We can catch up to each other on the next video. And hopefully I've got a lot better news. On that note, have a great one. Thanks a lot, everyone.